hip hop,
Yeah,
hip hop, hip
bars is back.
hip hop,
Sam
hip
and
hop,
oh God,
hop.
what's
Hip
up with you?
Cast.
Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh God, driving Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive.
It's your boy Old God checking in. If you got a brand and you want to instantly put it in front of millions of people for the low, email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com. That's advertise@hiphopun.com. Ask for the special that we got going on right now. Can't wait to hear from you. All right, let's get to the subject matter at hand. Sorry to keep you guys waiting for as long as I did, but I'm telling you, it's going to be well worth the wait. Now, according to numerous reports, Young Thug's brother, UNFOONK, is the latest person to take a plea deal. Now wait till I get to the details of this plea deal. It's going to blow you away. Now, all right, now, according to reports, Quantavious Grier, a.k.a. UNFOONK, pleaded guilty to one count of violating the RICO Act and one count of theft by receiving stolen property. Now, Grier reportedly accepted a 12-year sentence with 2 years commuted to time served and 10 years probation. Some of the stipulations are, and wait till I get to the last one, just stick around, right? He must not have any contact with his brother Young Thug or other defendants until the case is over. Grier must also perform 750 hours of community service, abide by a 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew, and he can't have a gun, of course. Now, here is the bombshell, right? If he is called by any party, meaning the prosecution or the defense, right? The deal states that Grier must testify, but also has his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, and this is by way of WSB-TV. Always an accurate source. Shout out to them, right? Read that again. The deal states that Grier must testify, but also has the Fifth Amendment rights against self-incrimination. So if the prosecution calls him and they need him to corroborate a story, right? He can testify on their behalf. He could testify on behalf of the defense, right? Now this is tricky language here, and this is his brother, so I don't want to go there, but I'm gonna keep it real. It's uncensored, right? There's no way you can have a channel called Hip Hop Uncensored. We're not going to keep it real. We just can't, right? I got to keep it real with you. Now, in saying this, he doesn't have to tell on himself, but he damn sure could tell on his brother and other defendants in that case. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's what that means in lay terms. If it's something involving him, let's say, for example, he did a crime with somebody, for example, or whatever, and it was going to implicate him, then he could just shut the hell up and say, look, I plead the fifth, right? I'm not going to incriminate myself. But if it's something that he witnessed, maybe he witnessed the transaction, maybe he witnessed this, maybe he witnessed that, he got to come and he got to testify. He has to testify. Now, I'm not mad at him or whatever. I don't know what I would have done in this situation, man. Like, and when I mean that, I mean, this is your brother. Like, I don't know if I'm taking a deal with my brother, right? So it's like, if you're going to get up there, you're going to lie. If they call him, right? If you're going to lie, or you got to be truthful up there, because you looking at 10 years, possibly 12 years in a bing if you fumble the ball, if you, mess up a curfew, if you don't do what they say do in those 10 years, bro, you back in that bing. And if they want to, they can hit you off and make you do the full. They don't usually do that, but they can. You might have to do like a year. It's like violating probation, parole, same thing. You out. I was on it. I know. I was on probation. One foot in, one foot out. You get a violation, which I never got, thank God. You get a violation. Are you violated? You got no bail. You got to sit in here. You know what I mean? To the judge decide, okay, what's the penalty for the violation? Now let's just say he's called, and they do him like they did Gunner, and they say, all right, boom, you cool, but Was YSL a gang? He says, yes, ma'am. Did you see him committing criminal activities? Yes, ma'am. Do you denounce the gang? Yes, ma'am. And I'm pretty sure the prosecution are going to look for something along those lines to tie him in and to get what they want from him, at the same time keeping him out. Because they already got the conviction. Just their conviction. They got it. So now it's like, okay, what is going to happen from here is what we got to watch. I know this got to hurt. And, I was watching it here today. And for what I can see, there's it looks like he has a great team of lawyers. Now, they're not all Young Thug's lawyers because simply, it's like mad defendants left. So the defendants that are left, most of them, I think, got their own attorneys. And they was going back and forth with an argument today about some guy who was supposed to be like a forensic expert on photos, and they tore him down, broke him up, and pretty much just reduced him to like a witness that edits photos. You know what I mean? But I'm intrigued by all this stuff. Like, I really at one point wanted to be a lawyer. I never really took it serious like that. But I'm just intrigued. I could sit in the trial all day. I studied a course a long time ago in courtroom procedures, motions, and things like that. And, so I'm kind of like into this type of stuff. So I could sit there and I can watch, and just, glean from it. And I just love like the battle, the debate, the persuasion battle between attorney, the defense, the prosecution. I just love the battle, man. And I just wish I could be like a defense attorney one day and just really, because it's just a beautiful thing, man. That's something I got a passion for. But hey, what I do now, I also have a passion for. But yeah, this could turn either any and in which way. This could definitely turn. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like some of these suckers out here and say, well, oh, maybe they had, they talked about it first. And ain't nobody talk about shit first. It's every man for themselves, And I'm sure, he took his deal, and he probably just took his deal, and then Young Thug finds out about it, right? Now, you can't call him a snitch, but it's written. The writing is on the wall as far as saying that the prosecution could try to pull a fast one and try to use some of his testimony, against YSL. And I definitely expect them, to do that, because that's what they did with pretty much everybody else that took a plea deal. Not everybody yet, but the people that we know about the plea deal, like Gunner, they used him as a pawn, right? They used him as a pawn to get what they wanted, and they gave him a deal. So they said, well, Gunner, they said, okay, boom. We're going to give you this suspended sentence. You got to do 750 hours community service. Boom, 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 boom. You can plead the fifth. You ain't got to testify. Boom, boom, boom. But you're going to call them a gang. You're going to say you saw them committing criminal activity. We're going to get you in the car with guns and drugs. And you're going to say it wasn't yours, but you was in the car with Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug. And you're going to denounce the gang. We're going to get that on record. And that's what they got on record from Gunner. So anybody saying whatever, that is what it is. Did that mean he's helping the prosecution? Or does that mean he's helping the defense? You be the judge. You be the judge of that. But I see what it is already, right? But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hey, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you got a brand, if you got a business, hit us up. Email us right now. Advertise@hiphopun.com. Advertise@hiphopun.com. Ask about our special. It will blow your socks off. I'm running a special for just the next real short special. Real short. Opening up the floodgates. Let's get it. Get your business, get your brand in front of millions of people. And the great thing about it is on this channel forever. Like, you paying for 1 month.